Hi guys, my name's James White. I'm a sales trainer and mentor, and man that's passionate about helping great service businesses get amazing results. So hopefully my advice is going to give you some insights into winning more business and achieving better sales. So one of the questions that I get asked quite a lot of the time, or a problem that maybe businesses feel they struggle with, is when a prospect will say to them, in a meeting, the first meeting, happens, and what they'll do is the prospect will say to them, "Great, it's good to talk about. Tell me a bit more about what you do." And what happens is that and especially in that first meeting, the prospect is basically, you've maybe asked them some questions and talked about what they are, doing, what their challenges are, where they want to be, what's going on in their world, what's the key things for them to resolve, etc., etc. And what happens is, it's one of those traps that maybe business owners and people that are trying to sell their own services fall into, is when the prospect then actually says to you, "Great, well, okay, great, tell me a bit more about what you do." What people then fall into this major trap of is thinking, "Great, that's a huge opportunity for me to go and say, boom, 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 this is all the things that I do." And one of the problems that comes with that is, we all as humans want to talk about how great we are, and when there's this mistake and this misconception that when we're selling, we've got to say everything about us, who we are. We've got to show testimonials. We've got to go through our whole product. We've got to get our presentation out there, or whatever else. And the mistake that we make with that is that we think that the prospect really cares about that in the first meeting. They don't. Prospects only care for what you can do to make their world a better place, what you can do to solve a problem or want they've got. And so when a prospect says that to you in a meeting, so the next time you have a meeting and the prospect says, "Tell me a bit more about what you do," the way to respond is to say this: "Look, I'm really happy to talk through a lot about what I do and what our business does and how we can, the impact we have. But what's really important to me is understanding what's really important to you as a potential client. What would be the key things that I could share with you that you would find really valuable or would be useful for you? What could be the bits that I could share with you that would add most value to what you're trying to achieve? What are the areas that you're really looking for when you work with a new supplier, and what's critical for you in making a decision?" Ask the prospect to qualify back what they're looking for when they ask information about you. It's a trap that people fall into, that they assume that just because the prospect has said, "Talk to me about you," you go headlong into telling how great you are. And the reality is, the prospect really did it to be nice and polite. Invariably, they do want to know that there is a time and place where you've got to pitch and outline who you are and what you do. But invariably, it's not at that point in time. The goal really is to make sure you're sharing details about what you do and how you operate, but doing that in line with the information that the prospect wants to see, not just because what you think they should know, and not to sell how great you are. So when you get that question literally of, "Tell me a bit more about you," just reply back with, "Really happy to share that, but so I don't waste, make the maximum use of your time and provide you the information you need. Let me know what's critical for you and I can make sure I cover those parts." Do that, and the prospect's going to think, A, that you already care about their time, and B, it's going to make them it's going to show them that actually you're not bothered about just telling how great you are. You're really focused on them and solving their issues, and that's going to build rapport and relationships that are going to help you as well. So hopefully that's given you some insights and useful tips. So head over to my sales success test at www.salessuccesstest.co.uk and take some questions on, see how prepared you are to achieve incredible sales results. Hope that's been useful. My name's James White, sales trainer and mentor. Head over to my website at www.jameswhite.business for lots of resources, or search for me socially at James White Sales, a man that's passionate about helping you get amazing sales results. Take care, see you soon.